director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. We had a tribe brother ask a fantastic question in the tribe today, and I want to address it. I'm even going to read a little bit of it to you. So here's the question. Are you struggling with a complete loss of inspiration and motivation for singing, playing, and songwriting during all the changes happening on the planet right now? Okay, so this is the question that this tribe brother asked. He said, I've been a performing musician for a few years now, who, like many of us, have lost many of my gigs. I was kind of excited to have a break from performing and figured this was a chance to get back to playing for fun and songwriting, but I have been dealing with a complete loss of inspiration and motivation. Every time I pick up an instrument and start thinking of singing, I find there is just nothing there. Like my voice isn't there. And he also said, I've been also feeling deeply fatigued. Anyone else there out there dealing with this, and any suggestions are very appreciated. Well, I also have been experiencing my own flavor of this. So an album that I'd been working on for the last several months is now on hold. And also the idea of songwriting right now, pen and paper, ready to go, lots and lots of time during the day, and it's just on hold. So it's definitely something that I can offer is my own experience with it, and I also have a couple solutions to consider as we talk about this. So the first thing I want you to know is that during this time of the restful space going on the planet right now, it is so lovely to be able to talk to lightworker musicians about this, because I don't think that I'd say half of these things to just a regular entertainer. But in this tribe, we are not just entertaining. We are doing something that is a deep soul purpose calling. And so this is the foundation from which this conversation is sprouted. So by nature of knowing that you are a light worker, that you are someone with a deep soul's purpose with your music, please hear this. The first thing is that your old tools at this time probably will not be working. Old patterns of how you create probably won't be working. Old songwriting formulas probably won't be working. Old patterns of chord progressions and the way that you usually write a song and the way that it usually flows probably won't work. In fact, in my own experience, my guitar has even energetically resisted me touching her. The piano has put like an energetic block around her and said, don't touch me, and she pushes me away. So this is nothing small to not notice. We can't force these things. The energetic level is very much something to listen to as a light worker. So why is that happening? This is my contribution to this conversation. I want to share with you that what is happening is it's no small thing that you feel, this brother says, like my voice isn't there. Your voice is being upgraded. Your DNA is being activated. And this is one of the main reasons why you're feeling that fatigue, because the expansion of who you are and your limitless capabilities and possibilities is being activated right now. You're becoming more vibrant from the cells, from the cellular level out. So old patterns, and I like to talk about the third dimension and the fifth dimension a lot. We're moving from the third dimension tools that have worked so far into a fifth dimensional state of being. So whether you're conscious of the words or not, you have to at least consider that something is different about the way that you're doing life now and how you're doing your calling as a musician. So you might try to force it, push it, and then in that way, energetically, you're going to feel really frustrated, you're going to feel fatigued, you're going to feel like you're going to want to criticize yourself. Oh my gosh, I'm just so lazy. Oh, I'm not effective. I'm not productive. I'm not producing the way I should. I have all this free time now and I'm not producing. I should be doing a song a day, criticizing yourself. And I'm sharing with you right now, there's something deeper going on. And it's at the DNA level, and it's very, very exciting. So this is a little perspective to put into the big person, the big infinite being that you are. And I share this because you are much more. You are much more than someone who just picks up an instrument and knows how to play a little bit of a song once in a while, and that you should be doing that more now that you have all this time. Please understand that you're bigger than that, and you're part of something bigger than that, and it is your birthright to really grasp that and have clarity and consciousness around that. So that's my next question. Do you feel that you have a greater understanding of your calling, and do you know how to articulate it for yourself? Do you know where you're going as a lightworker musician? And I specifically say that because most of you are part of lots of different collective consciousness groups of communities, and very well, I'm glad that I am also part of other groups. There's something very particular about surrounding yourself with other lightworker musicians who know the big picture. It's a specific tone that we're holding, a specific vibration that as a musician you are holding. It's a frequency if your calling is to do music and to offer music into the world. So I want to ask you, do you feel like you are taking full advantage of what we have here in the tribe? And there's all different levels of how you can get connected to that. So that is my question and my invitation, because if you feel like you don't quite understand some of the things that I'm talking about, but you have a deep desire to know, so that you don't have to be confused about why you're fatigued. You don't have to be confused about why you just cannot get a song out. If you feel like you want to have the big picture of how to see yourself as the soul's purpose as a musician in the fifth dimension of where we're going as a planet, private message me. And I would like you to have the opportunity to surround yourself with others who are very highly committed and leaning into this. And one of the things that you get to be part of are these regular Zoom calls that we're having as well. So depending on where you want to go with this, just know that that is being offered to you to get into, to lean into deeper, so that you can really know with clarity on a regular, consistent basis who you are and what's happening within you and how it is affecting the planet now. So private message me when you're ready to do that, and I look forward to being in touch with you. Lots of love to my tribe today. See you later.